Danielle Shalom.
Hey,
How you doing?
good.
Baruch Hashem. How's your voice?
It's actually better.
Better. Baruch Hashem. Before we start, Rabbi Yossi Lazaroff posted on Twitter, please say Psalms 20 and 21 for my son, Rabbi Label Lazaroff, Yehuda Leib Ben Manya, I think that's how you say her name, who was shot in a terrorist attack at a Hanukkah event. He was running for Chabad of Bundy in Sydney, Australia. The Chabad rabbi he was working with, Rabbi Eli Schlanger, Hashem Yinkom Damav, was killed. Praying for all the victims and their families. The victims include a very brave Muslim man who actually went and tackled one of the monsters, Yamach Shemam B'Zachram, and took his gun away, but was later shot. So may he have a refuah. I was thinking we could say Tehillim 20 and 21, if you think that's appropriate.
Yeah.
Maybe I should make it a little bit bigger so we could actually see it. למנצח מזמור לדוד, יענך אדוני ביום צרה, ישגבך השם אלוהי יעקב, ישלח עזרך מקודש ומציון יסעדך, יזכור כל מנחותיך ועולתך וידשנה סלע, ייתן לך כלבביך וכל עצתך ימלא, נרננה בישועתך ושם אלוהינו נדגול, ימלא אדוני כל משאלותיך, אתה ידעתי כי הושיע אדוני משכו, יענהו משמי קודשו, בגבורות ישע ימינו. אלה ברכב ואלה בסוסים, ואנחנו בשם אדוני אלוהינו נזכיר, המה קראו ונפלו, ואנחנו קמנו ונתעודד. אדוני הושיע המלך יעננו ביום קורנו, למנצח מזמור לדוד, אדוני בעוזך ישמח מלך, ובישועתך מה יגל מאוד, תאוות ליבו נתת לו, וארשת שפתיו בל מנעת סלע, כי תקדמנו ברכות טוב תשית לראשו עטרת פז, חיים שאל ממך נתת לו אורך ימים עולם ועד, גדול כבודו בישועתך, הוד והדר תשווה עליו, כי תשיתהו ברכות לעד, תחדהו בשמחה את פניך, כי המלך בוטח באדוני ובחסד עליון בל ימות, תמצא ידיך לכל אויביך ימינך, תמצא שונאיך, תשיתמו כתנור אש לעת פניך אדוני, באפו יבלעם ותאכלם אש, פריימו מארץ תאבד וזרעם מבני אדם, כי נטו עליך רעה חשבו מזימה בל יאכלו, כי תשיתמו שכם במטריך, תכונן על פניהם, רומה אדוני בעוזך נשירה ונזמרה גבורתך. Should have a refuah, and all the bad people should yochlem esh.
Yeah, and I also just want to say that how it's especially stirring, Chabad being like just the people that try to bring everybody together, that appreciate all people, and see that kind of catastrophe, and just like
you're forcing me to do this. This Rabbi Schlanger, who was slain, Hashem Yankom Damav, this was his. This was when he had posted at top of his YouTube in December 2024.
Here's the best response to combat anti-Semitism.
Just a little bit of light takes away the dark. Just a little bit of light, even just a spark. Just a little bit of light takes away the dark. Shine your light on me. Just a little bit of dancing in the light. Just a little bit of dancing feels so right. Just a little bit of dancing in the light. Dance the night away. Just a little bit of music for my soul. Just a little bit of music makes me feel whole. Just a little bit.
Wow.
Yep. So this was the man they murdered.
Crazy.
Yep. This is the 21st century. I would say that it's the 58th century, but close enough. Okay, Mr. Man.
Okay, bottom of blues. We're up to.
Vav Amud Base or Hey Amud Base?
Solid of a base.
Dalit Amud Base.
Yeah.
Okay. Bottom of
First again, so we have to really start from the beginning again.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Taner Rabbanan. Dini Mamadus B'Shlosha. So, monetary cases, there's going to be 3 judges that adjudicate it. But if the judge is widely recognized, then he could do it alone. Amr of Nachman, Kagon Ana. Dan Dini Mamadus B'Chidi. I can, someone like myself. So now the Gemara is going to try to figure out what was special about Rav Nachman and Ruchia that they were able to judge these cases alone. So Yibayilahu, you're going on Na Digamrina, that I guess studied a lot.
Yeah.
Rashi says the Gamrina Shmuas Dinin Mirabosai. I have these, studies from my rabbis. Usfarina v'naktina Ushusa. So Usfarina means, Rashi says, Yodea ani lahosiv u'liyashiv tamim midaiti. I guess that means being rational, being able to infer from what you know. When I did a Rishusa, and I've gotten authority from the Reish Galusa. But if you didn't get Rishusa, you can't. Odilma afagav lo nag Rishusa dinidina. So the Gemara is asking a question. So he says he has the first 2 qualifications are Gamrina Usavrina, and he got authority from the Reish Galusa. And the question is it all at the end of the day dependent on the Reish Galusa, or is it just about the knowledge itself? Tashima, the Marzutra, Raider of Nachman, Dundina Vita, Marzutra, the son of Nachman, he passed in the case and he made a mistake. Also, came Rav Yosef, and he came to Rav Yosef. Amar Rav Yosef said back, "In kablu alayich, if the litigants accepted your authority, lo t'shalom, you shouldn't pay. Then low, but if they didn't accept it, zil shalom, you should pay. Shema mina ki lo naka reshusa dinay dina. Shema mina.
Because they accepted.
So you don't need to be the Reish Galusa in order. You don't need to have authority from the Reish Galusa.
Yep.
Amarav, Haiman, Divay Lamid and Dina, the Itam Divay Lamiftara, Lishko Shizmi Reish Galusa. So Rav, I guess, is arguing here. So Haiman, Divay Lamid and Dina, if someone wants to to like lead a case, judge a case. If you tell me right, and he wants to be putter if he makes a mistake, he needs to get Rishus Reish Kelusha. So I guess this is an argument on the what we just said.
Yeah, I'm surprised there's no Rashi on Lamidon Dina, because I'm wondering if this applies in a case where, I mean, I'm wondering what the case would be, but like if there's a knas or something that the person who's being called to din doesn't have to necessarily be makabel, right?
Right.
Because, yeah.
The Gemara says, now we're going to get into this conversation of whether or not, what's it called, reciprocity. If there's reciprocity when it comes to Reish Kelusha, right? That's a term we use for colleges, right? Like,
Yeah.
you have like a degree from LA, does it apply to New York? That's like the terminology.
Yeah.
You can tell I'm a college boy.
I was wondering, like, you're not licensed. Why do you know the term reciprocity? I have to worry about it because of my social
right.
license.
Right. Yeah. Got it. So, Shita mehachalach lasam. So it's cautious that from here to here and there.
So, I guess it's in Bavel it's the Resh Galuta, and in Eretz Yisrael it's the Nasi of the Sanhedrin.
What does that mean? Reish Kelusha leBavel lemeidan dina beBavel. The Rashi says. Oh, it means like when the Reish Kelusha tells a court case, you are now a good court, or you can say alone, or the Nasi in Eretz Yisrael tells a court in Israel.
Right.
And it also works that when it goes from Bavel to Israel. The Hacha Shevet, the Hasa Mechokek, because here in Bavel it's called a Shevet, and over there we're called a Mechokek.
Right.
L'Tanya lo yas Shevet Yehuda, Elu Rashi Gal yas Shevet Bavel, Sherodin es Yisrael b'Shevet. But the Mechokek Raglav Elu b'nei Banav Shehel Shemadador b'Rabba. So what does that mean? So one of them is a Shevet Lashon Shara, the Yeshlem L'Shus L'Hafkir, Defka doesn't have to.
The Nesiim were all descendants of Hillel, all the way down to Rebbe.
Okay. So, but it's less of a.
It's different.
But Rashi is Shor Moetas. It's like a lesser. For under Rashi Shevet, he says Lashon Shrara, V'Yeshlam Rishus L'Hafkir, and they have this permission to actually be mafkir things. Hefker Bezkin Hefker. And Mechokek is a Shor Moetas. It's a lesser authority, I guess.
Srara, yeah.
Srara?
Yeah, it's Lashon Sar, right?
Okay.
That's interesting. Okay.
So then the Gemara says, Mehasal Hachamai. What's the case? So we know Mehachal Lacha, Lahasam Lahasam, and Mehachal Lahasam. But what about Mehasam Lahacha? What about from Israel to Bavel?
Right.
Tashma the Rav Chana Dan Dina Vita. So Rav Chana made a mistake in a case. Also come in Rechia, came to Rechia. Olay, he kabalach look shalim, below zil shalim. But Rav Chana Rishus Havanaka. Well, we know Rav Chana got Rishus from the Nasi in Eretz Yisrael. What?
But he still needed that they had agreed to it.
You still need the litigants to agree because it doesn't have that. It doesn't have that reciprocity.
Okay.
But then the Gemara asks, "V'lo mahani," it doesn't help. Rav Archana ki have a mansi ba'adei deberish klusa. When Rav Archana was arguing in the house of Rish Klusa, Amar lav minaycha l'kirishusa. That I don't get my authority from you. I got my authority from my father.
Mm-hmm.
The Abamari Mirav Mirachia Merebi.
The Milta da Almahu.
Dogma, right? He was just trash talking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those are the elements. But wait, what's the back and forth? He argued.
Apparently, he was, in a sense, I don't want to say he was mored, but he was in a sense mored. Apparently, he was like, "No, I don't need your rishus."
Got it. Oh, so the way it works was meaning he was arguing with them. I guess he was handling a case in Eretz Yisrael. It must have been, otherwise it wouldn't make a difference. And he's not arguing. He's not dealing with a case in Bavel. No, wait.
No, he must have been in Bavel.
Oh, okay.
Because the Nasi apparently has less thing.
So he was in Bavel arguing with the Reish Galusa and Eretz Yisrael. How did he do that?
What do you mean? He was arguing with the Rosh Galusa. It's a yeshiva. Everybody argues with the Rosh Yeshiva.
But the Reish Galusa is in Eretz Yisrael, though. How does he do that?
No, the Rosh Galusa is in Bavel.
But we're talking about Mehasam Lahacha. He got permission from the Nasi in Eretz Yisrael for Bavel.
Okay. And so he's in Bavel and he's saying to the Rosh Galusa, I don't need your rishus.
Oh, because I have it from the Nasi in Eretz Yisrael.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. So if we're going to say that it's not helpful, Rav Rachana Rishus D'Dak L'Malit. Why did Rav Rachana get this? Where did we see that he got it? Oh, we see he got it in that last Tashema. So, what was the point of him getting this authorization? It doesn't do anything. So the Gemara answers, "La'iraros on the Magvulim." It does help for the border cities that are near Eretz Yisrael.
They're officially in Bavel, but okay.
My Rishusa.
I'm really wondering what the actual halacha is, but okay. Yeah.
So my Rishusa the Rav Rachana. What was his authority? You have a nachis. Rav Rachana leBavel. When Rav Rachana was going to Bavel from Eretz Yisrael, Amarle Rav Chia leRevi Ben Achi Yored leBavel. Rav Chia said to Rebbe, my brother's son is going down to Bavel. Yoreh. May he
Yadin.
Right. So is this is the level of Rishus we're saying? Why is he talking about his? We're trying to figure out the Rishus that Rav Rachana has. Why are we talking about his brother now? His brother's son.
No idea.
Well, maybe Rebbe is the one who gives this authorization, so we're, by extension, learning what the authority is, I guess. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, these are the rules of smicha. I mean, we could actually look it up in Shulchan Aruch and Mishnah Torah.
Right. Well, let's finish the Gemara. So it says, Yora for Isser Beheter, Yadin,
Mm-hmm.
Yatir B'choras Yatir. So I guess let's see what Rashi says. My Rishus is the Rav Rachana, Yora, Isser Beheter Amar Lehem, Rabbi Yoreh, lo kamam parach igamer lamale rishusa ba'ara. Igamer lamale rishusa ba'ara.
If he knows it, if he's already learned it, then why does he need rishus?
Mm-hmm. I thought it was saying maybe if he already has the authority, why does he need authority for specific things?
No, igamir, if he learned.
Right. But we're not talking about whether he's learning. We're talking about what he has authority to, what authority he has based on this authorization from the Nasi.
Right. So,
We're not
so Rashi's saying later it's going to ask if a person has learned. Why are we so hung up on rishus?
Okay, I understand. Yadin bershus v'yifter mishalim yater b'choros yira b'mumen. He sees the mum im kavohu yatiren l'shofta. You're allowed to slaughter it. Dibiyoma de Rebbe ein lebachor tekana ad she'yifal b'mum da'acher chorban haya. So in those days, after the destruction of the Beis Hamikdash, the only option was to wait till it has a mum.
Right. You couldn't do anything else with it.
But what was the issue with it to begin with?
It's kodesh,
Okay.
so you can't.
Oh, so you can't do anything. Okay, got it. So you have to wait till it has a mum, then you could. Okay, got it. Basically, all Bechorah animals after the Beis Hamikdash are. What about these? What about nowadays? How does that work?
First of all, we don't have so many Jewish Jewish farmers, but I think they actually do something like sell the animal to a goy before it's sold, before it gives birth, something like that.
Got it. Okay. Okay. Then the Gemara continues. Kavanachas Rav leBavel. When Rav was going to Bavel, Amar le Ruchia Rebbe. Ruchia said to Rebbe, Ben achos yor leBavel. My sister's son is going to Bavel. Yore, Yadin, Yad B'choros al Yater. He cannot be Mater B'choros. Says Rashi, al Yater B'cham V'arish Taima. Okay. Ma'ishna Lamar the Kakari Ben Achi. U'ma'ishna Lamar the Kakari le Ben Achosi. Why is it that Rav Chia refers to
His brother's son
and the other as
his sister's son?
V'chitema ha'chav ma'is? So that's like the reality. V'amar mar Aiva v'chana v'shila mar so Rav Chia kulei b'nei Abba bar Acha karsul mekafrei Abba. They were all the same. They're all from the same father. So if that's the case, he should have referred to him as my brother's son.
Yeah.
So the Gemara answers, Rav bar Acha dahava bar Usasa. Rav bar Chana bar Usasa la bar Usasa. So Rav bar Achua was both the son of his brother and sister. Wait, that's a problem. Does that mean the siblings were married or something? I'm so confused. Oh, it's a half sister. Still kind of crazy.
And I don't understand what it has to do with anything. Who cares if it's his brother's son or his sister's son?
It's so wild. It's so insane. It's crazy. But Rav Chana,
You have Likutei Rashi on yours?
no.
I have a Likutei Rashi. It says Rav Bar Achvad Dahave Bar Achate. Ibo Aviv Shel Rav Achiv Shel Rab Chia Hayamin Ha'av Kedamrinan Beperek Kama the Sanhedrin. Boy, oh, this is from somewhere else in which one? V'tanash v'shila umarta Rav Chia kulahu b'nei the Rav Acha. I can't read this Aramaic either. V'ta imo shel Rav Achoto shel Rav Chia. Hayta min ha'em. This is in Pesachim Dalet. Ich weiß nicht.
Yeah.
Art scroll.
Article says Abba Bar Acha was a widower with a son. Ivo, who married a widow with a daughter. Rechia was born of this second marriage. Eventually, Rechia's half-brother Ivo remarried. Eventually, Rechia's half-brother Ivo married Rechia's half-sister, since they were not actually related, but only step-brother and stepsister, and Rav was their child. Thus, Rav was the son of Rechia's half-brother as well as the son of his half-sister. Quoting that from the Imre Bina, which I have no idea who that is.
Sounds familiar. Imre Bina.
There's a yeshiva in Israel called Imre Bina, American yeshiva.
Yeah. Imre Bina. Let's see. Rabbeinu, who else is? Imre Bina. Yeshiva in Eretz Yisrael. That's what Rabbeinu.
Pops up?
Imre Bina, a book of religious. Oh, it's also from the Ben Ish Chai.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Interesting.
A book of religious instruction, homilies, and riddles.
Written by Slavoj Žižek.
He's the Ben Ish Chai.
Yes.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Levi Sema. Al Shem Chachmasa. He was referring to because Al Shem Chachmasa that said, Amar L'Chachma Achosiyat. Say to wisdom, you are my sister. Okay, I'll let my sister know after this. Okay. Now we're going into. You want to take the next piece?
Sure.
I kind of understand what we just did. Last week I had no idea what was flying. Now I kind of half understand it.
Okay. I'll. Okay. Hashem chokhmato l'chtiv emor l'chokhma achoti at yatir bechorot al yatir my taima ilema mishum the lo chakim ha ka amrinan the chakim tuva. Saying he's actually very smart. So what's your problem?
Right.
Eila mishum the lo bakia. Because he's not an expert, is that it?
Yeah, Lo Baki B'Mume.
Huh. I didn't know Bucky had an ayin. B'Mume. Lo Baki B'Mume. V'ha'amar Rav Shmona Asar Chadashim Gadalti Etzel Ro'eh Behema Liyeda Eza Mum Kavua V'Eza Mum Over. What's so funny?
This is like such. This Gemara is hysterical.
It's like Matthew Pajot. He went spent 18 months
Exactly.
with a farmer, so he knows, right?
Yeah.
Ela l'chlok lo bechor l'raba, kavod l'raba bar chana, ve'iboit ema mishum,
Wait, that's the next piece. What does that mean?
to give him honor.
Rashi says, "Lachot kavod l'raba, kedei she'inagu bo b'nei bavel kavod, shavak lehai chashivusa, ilu l'rav habinagi beyakar b'lav hachi."
The ilu l'rav,
Why is not giving Rav the ability to mate b'choros? Why is that giving kavod to Rav Rachana?
it's showing that I guess Rav was more bucky, more kof the hitira adif.
Yeah.
Oy, I have no Gemara cup.
So Rashi's saying, I cheated with ArtScroll. Now I can read Rashi. Kadei shinagu bo b'nei bavel kavod, shavak. So in order to covered, in order to give the to give him covered, to Rav a covered, he left out the honor for Rav, because if he would have given it to Rav, because Rav, since he lives in Bavel, he already has this covered automatically. Rav coming from Eretz Yisrael, he needs to get this in order to be established.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like I would come to your community, you already have all the honor and all the accolades. I would have to get like a special, honorary mention.
Uh-huh. Okay. El l'chlok lo kavod l'Rav bar chana. Ve'boit ema mishum had gufei the Rav baki b'mumet pei v'share mume v'lo yade inshi v'amre ki hai gavna sharav bar ki hai gavna Sarah
Interesting.
the atu lemishre mum over yor Rama Rashuta lama li lemishkal mishum maaseh shahaya. I have no idea what any of this stuff.
So you always say Mishum Hagufa de Rav Bakimumi Tve, since he was such an expert, the Shari movie Lo Yade Inchi, he's gonna find
He's going to find a heter with the other
people don't even know like the kind of witchcraft he's performing, right? They don't even understand it. Amar, and they're gonna say Kia Gavna Sharab also Mum. So they're then gonna like try to extrapolate from the things that he kind of his magical wisdom, but they have no idea really what's going on. So because of that potentiality of people screwing up, they say forget it. He doesn't have authority to do it. Basically, he's being punished for being a genius.
Okay, very nice.
We can stop here if you want. This is like that comes like another piece.
Have you actually been studying the Talmud, unlike me?
No. I reserve my time with you.
Yeah.
This is a fun sugya. It's hard.
I think I'm gonna say it, but I'm not actually probably gonna do it. But
What?
I think maybe I should look in the at least in the Mishnah Torah and see what the actual halachas come out to be. So I might actually know something.
Okay, I'm not against that. I'm very pro Mishnah Torah.
What?
Very pro Mishnah Torah.
You've already learned the entire Mishnah Torah?
Very pro Mishnah Torah. I was wondering though today, do you know, did the tour after the Rambam, it's the Torah the next major halachic work, or is there anything in between them? In my mind, it's the Rambam and the Torah.
As far as codification,
Correct.
the Torah was the last Rishon and in a sense the first Akra. Right? So he was the Torah was the son of the Rosh.
Right. And the
Right.
Rush, we have the Piskei Rush, but that's not a codified book.
It's not codification. Same
Right.
thing with the Rif. The Rif is an abridgment of the Talmud,
Right.
right? And what the Torah did was he made the Arba Turim, which became
Right.
the 4 Chalakim of Shulchan Aruch.
Right.
By his method was going Rov Poskim 2 out of 3. The Rambam, the Rosh, and the Rif.
Right.
And then the Shulchan Aruch came by. First, he wrote a commentary called Kesef Mishnah on the Mishnah Torah.
Right.
Then he wrote the Beis Yosef on the Torah, and that's why he's called the Beis Yosef.
Right.
And then he wrote the Shulchan Aruch, not just 2 out of 3 of the Rishonim, but bringing all the Rishonim and bringing the thing. And he brought the Sephardic halacha. And then Rav Moshe Yisraelis, when he saw it, he wrote notes on it, which is the Ramah or the Mapah, right, on the Shulchan Aruch.
Right.
And that's
Because I started learning like the Torah and the Shulchan Aruch. I started learning it like back to back, like doing a seminar there, and it's really fascinating because you kind of see what's being left out. First of all, if you learn, this is going to probably be obvious to you, but for me it was like new. So 'cause I never learned halacha in yeshiva, so I learned the Torah, and then I learned the Beis Yosef, and then I look at the Shulchan Aruch, and you see the connection between. It's very cool. It's a very cool thing.
You might want to throw the Kesef Mishnah in there.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah.
I mean, he wrote a lot. It's crazy. There's a car who wrote a lot.
He had a Magid. You know he had a Magid.
That's a separate thing.
It's a separate thing. You're such a Litvak.
No,
It's not a separate thing. He had a Magid.
no, I know. No, I'm not trying to separate it like that. I'm just saying he has a book called Magid Misharim, which is
He had an angel who came and
there's a book called Magid Misharim, which is
Okay.
those meetings with the Magid.
okay.
I don't know if people say that those meetings also manifested his halachic works.
Obviously.
Okay.
You're such a Litvak. You're such a Litvak.
The opposite of a Litvak. Hello, I appreciate the fact that the Magid that the fact that the great one of the greatest poskim of all time was a mystical person. Same with the Torah, by the way. The Torah is the Baal Turim, which is also a mystical work. Is it not?
The Bala Turim?
It is mystical. Gematria is
Really?
mystical.
I didn't know that. I haven't learned so much the Torah. Even though his name was Yaakov.
Yeah.
Here, I'll tell you a story. So, Chacham Hillel, you know who Chacham Hillel is?
No, who's that?
Chacham Yaakov Moshe Hillel.
Oh, like Rav Yaakov Hillel?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I never heard of him called anything else like Rav Yaakov Hillel. Okay.
We
Yeah.
always call him Chacham Hillel.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so when I was in yeshiva, he was actually his apartment was over our base midrash,
Okay.
right? And so once we got an opportunity to go meet him, and I had read his book, Tamim Tiyu, in English,
Okay.
right? And in there it says that the Shulchan Aruch, Rabbi Yosef Karo, I always call him Cairo. It's Karo. said of the Arizal that he's like a Rishon.
Yeah.
Right? And I asked him, I said, I read it in English, there wasn't a Makor for it. I was wondering if I could get the Makor from the Rav. And he said to me, they translated it that way. That was a mistranslation. The Shulchan Aruch actually said he was one of the Nevi'ei Rishonim.
Wow. Wow. Funny.
Yeah.
Wow. Crazy. Have you ever tried learning about Turim? It's fascinating work.
I've I've learned a few things, but like it's mostly been just looking things up a few times. You know, I once had a mishugas where I liked to actually, when I learned the Gemara, try to look up the Ein Mishpats.
Right. Got it.
Yeah.
Has anyone done Tanya yet on your channel yet? Gone through Tanya?
We went through the entirety of Tanya. What do you mean?
You went through all of it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
What? You actually showed up for some of those.
I forgot. I knew it was like Hasidic. I knew it was Tanya.
We did it for you.
I appreciate it. I have to go back and chazer it apparently.
Actually, now, I mean, this letter that we're learning right now, it's not going to be too much longer. I don't know if you actually paid any attention.
No, I haven't. What letter?
So it's a letter of the Rebbe Maharash. He's the fourth Lubavitcher Rebbe, about the souls of animals.
Oh yeah, yes, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen you. Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to finish it, and Ben has started learning Mishnayos.
Nice.
Yeah, so he's apparently there's a Mishnah cycle that he's on with Don with whatchamacallit, with Daf Yomi.
Nice. That's awesome.
And I think he's somewhere in Yuma. Anyway, he wants to do that, but if we do that, we're not going to do anything else because I've made a siyum on 2 of the Sidrei Mishnah.
Wow.
Yeah, I did the holidays and I did Nezikin.
Nice.
Yeah, but it took me 2 years each time.
Perfect. What better way to spend 2 years?
There's 4 more Sidrei Mishnah, and the other 4 are harder than the 2 I did.
Forget the arrows. You're already pure. Forget that one.
Taros is taka, the one people do for whatchamacallit, right? For people. Good afternoon, Mr. Lance Cleaver. What are you doing for Hanukkah?
Nothing special really, except for lighting candles.
Nothing special? You're not gonna go to a big I guess it's Baltimore. You guys don't believe in pursuing Nisa.
Sure, we don't. Also, when a lit box sees light, he runs. You know, it's scary.
Did you see the argument on my Discord server with Rav Yaakov Feldman? I think it's Rav Yaakov.
Oh, Byron Feldman. Yes, I saw that. I was gonna comment, but I did see that. Yeah.
You didn't comment?
I saw it last night.
Yeah. I might have Rabbi Burton on again. We're gonna discuss Tzionus. Hashem Yiracham Aleinu.
Amazing.
Yeah. Lots of stuff.
All
okay,
right.
If you want to go, you can go.
Have a beautiful Hanukkah.
You too. Litvaks put on tefillin during Hanukkah, right? I'm joking. Okay, gonna end the stream. Bye, people.
Bye.